The peace of the quiet New Leaf night was broken by a terrible alien sound that rang out over the fields and forests like a great hiss from a fierce sky creature. And, a moment later, like thunder that followed lightning, a great rumble rolled over the ground as though something heavy had been dropped from the sky itself. There was utter silence as most of the forest creatures remained quiet in the face of this unknown danger, until the yowling of cats rang out into the darkness. "Dogaze!" Lionstar burst into the entrance of the medicine cat den, his fur bristled and his gaze fierce, ready to take on any enemy in his path. "Something is wrong with Mossleaf. She was sound asleep and then let out such a loud scream. She's so upset, I can't understand a word she's saying." I know. Dogaze staggered to her feet, her mind reeling and her hearing oddly muted. It was as though Lionstar's voice was coming from a great distance. Closing her eyes, she forced herself to walk unsteadily towards her clan leader, sounds of distress from Mossleaf in the nursery spurring her to action. I think she had the same vision I did. "Vision?" Lionstar meowed, his green eyes focusing sharply. Given his experience after dying his first death to the dogs of the Junkyard Pack, he was not one to discount any possible message from StarClan. With a nervous glance, he looked over his shoulder at the nursery behind him. But why would Mossleaf have seen a vision? Was there something wrong that was so powerful it could threaten the very life of the forest too? Why else would StarClan send a message to the forest cat as well? "Yes," Dogaze whispered, swaying. Her senses had been so overwhelmed in her vision, it felt as though her whole body were struggling to move through waves of honey. Let's go check on Mossleaf. If she had the same vision, then perhaps we can work together to find out what it means." There was just noise, and fire, and ice. It was so bright. StarClan! I've never seen anything so bright before. Mossleaf gasped, giving her chest a nervous lick again. Behind her, Robin Kit and Red Kit meowed frantically, upset and scared to have been woken so suddenly from their sleep in the nursery nest by their screaming mother. Mossleaf's ears twitched at the sound of their cries, her eyes still wide with distress. Ice, fire, swirling together. And then, I felt like I was looking so close at a stone of all things. Then, Mossleaf shook her head, almost too upset to go on. "It doesn't make any sense, not to me. Sand? Waves? Why would StarClan send such a powerful and upsetting message to me?" "I'm not sure," Dogaze murmured, nuzzling the distressed queen gently. "Calm yourself, Mossleaf. I'll see if I can find some dried lavender leaves to share with you. For now, rest. Your kits need you." "So, what do you think it means?" Lionstar meowed. After settling Mossleaf, the cats of MossClan had gathered around to listen to Dogaze, their eyes wide and tails twitching with curiosity at the news of a message from StarClan themselves. Dogaze glanced at the gathered cats and closed her eyes. In the past, perhaps trying to interpret messages from StarClan before such a crowd would have been extremely stressful. But now? These cats were her clan, and she could feel their encouragement and support radiating around her. "I'm not sure. Mossleaf and I both saw the same vision, except I think I saw a bit more of it than she did. I don't think it alarmed me quite as much, so I was able to stay with it longer." Dogaze tilted her head to one side and closed her eyes for a moment, trying to recall everything she could. "There was a moment in it," she hesitated. I think I need to go speak with Bearglow." "Bearglow?" Honeywish meowed, shocked. "Why would you want to go speak with him?" "He is also another medicine cat," Dogaze murmured, narrowing her eyes in thought. "And I don't think I can share everything I saw in the vision, but I think it means that..." Dogaze took a deep breath, looking up at the crowd of cats around her. "I think it means that messages from StarClan themselves have fallen to the earth for us to find." There were gasps from the group of cats around her. Dogaze nodded and forced herself to continue, feeling the rightness of what she was saying in her heart. "There were thoughts, whispers, memories, but wrapped up and formed into a tight... Well, it seemed like they were rocks." She flicked her tail, aware of how odd that sounded, but continued on. "But I'm not sure what we're supposed to do. I think they fell far away from here, across the Great Bridge, on beaches I have never seen before. If that is truly where they are, then that is beyond the deepest of the Two-Lake territory. And And I'm just not sure if StarClan would truly ask that risk of us. I see. Lionstar sighed heavily, watching the Moss Clan medicine cat with eyes that had matured greatly over the past few seasons. And that is why you want to go speak with Bearglow? Yes, Dogaze meowed, meeting her leader's gaze. I am not entirely sure what that vision was, but it was extremely powerful. I'm sure he would have seen something too. Whistling fire, stone and ice, color and stone flashing across the sky, and the whispers of the voices getting louder, each one reaching out to him, reminding him that they had not forgotten him, whispering of what they would do when they found him. Bearglow jerked awake, his entire body shaking. For a moment he was too paralyzed with fear to move or speak, and then the breath rushed back into his body. The powerful white Tom surged from his bed of moss and crashed against the stone walls of the medicine den, yowling in anger and fury, knocking shells and bits of dried herbs across the stone floor. He raked his claws against the stone, the moss, anything that was within his reach, lashing out again and again until finally his fury and rage began to subside. His sides heaving, Bearglow sat down, his eyes wide and staring unseeing into the distance. With a deep, shuddering breath, he shook his head. No, they will not find me. Not yet. They will not stop me, no matter what it takes. Not until every last cat has paid the ultimate price. Hello everyone, and welcome back to The Sims 3 Warrior Cats Challenge, and we are here with Moss Clan. So as you guys saw, the medicine cats and the spirit cats got a very interesting vision last night about StarClan sending messages down to the earth. Dogaze isn't really sure what that means, and Mossleaf is a little bit distracted with her kits right now to be able to focus on what that could mean. So Dogaze is going to be heading over. Oh my goodness, look at these two. They're so cool. But Dogaze is going to be headed over to speak with Bearglow to see if Bearglow, who is the medicine cat of Branch Clan, happens to have any insight into what the vision could mean and what they should do about it. But before we head out and do that, and oh my goodness, don't these boys look so handsome, wrestling in the unfortunately empty prey pile here in Moss Clan. Before we do that, we need to make sure Moss Clan is okay, and we haven't had a chance to meet with Robin Kit and Red Kit just yet and celebrate their arrival in Moss Clan. Not to mention, I think Dogaze, who's really exhausted because the gathering was just last night, needs a little bit of rest, and then I think she would want to make sure that Mossleaf is okay because Mossleaf was very upset from the vision that she saw. It was very, very overwhelming, extremely powerful, extremely hard to endure even for a medicine cat of many years like Dogaze. So I think Dogaze wants to kind of nose around and see if there's any new things popping up with the new leaf that she might be able to bring to Mossleaf and hopefully help her feel a little bit better. Also, did you see that? Look at Crowfeather! Crowfeather! Don't drink from the pond, but you can hunt from the pond if you want. He needs to go over and tell Briarstock that the ponds are now not frozen anymore. It's warm enough with New Leaf that I think Crowfeather is going to enjoy trying to do some fishing over here. And yes, just so you guys know, we will be increasing the difficulty, and we may have some very big events coming up for our cats here in the Warrior Cats clans that will keep things really high level. A lot of the danger coming, a lot of threats, a lot of new randomizers we will be building up now that it is the second year that the cats have been around. We'll be starting to roll randomizers for the entire clan for things that they might have to deal with outside of the usual things for the entire season, as well as building up things that, let's send Crowfeather over here, as well as rolling per cat. We're going to be doing a lot of very interesting, dangerous like randomizers basically is what I'm saying, and it could be good things too, could be good things, could be bad things. Keep your eyes peeled because I'm going to start doing some behind the scenes videos with our Warrior Cats clan so that you guys can give tons of suggestions over ways that we can add drama, add story, add spice, and see how I make the random generators and how they work too. Alright, so let's go ahead. We're gonna get the morning started. Look at these handsome guys. I just can't get over how beautiful it is now that the spring weather is back here. And they are all awake and ready to go, ready to start hunting and filling up the prey pile. So we'll stay with Mossleaf, or Moss Clan and Mossleaf long enough that Dogaze can check in on Mossleaf is what I meant to say. And then Dogaze will hopefully have an escort. I bet that Honey Wish, especially because, yeah, look at this. Playfully Pound Silverfang. Oh, that's sweet. I thought that was like Bear Glue for a second. And I'm like, she's suspicious of Bear Glue. So I think Honey Wish and one or two of the other cats will escort Dogaze down to the fields so that Dogaze can safely cross over into Branch Clan territory today too. But first things first, we need to feed the cats. And no, Briarstock, you can't hiss at Willow just because I think he secretly still blames the forest and its dangers for losing his mate Fern Creek to the fox. So I'm going to interpret that's why he's behaving like that. Meanwhile, what do you want to do over here, sir? Oak Paw! Okay, I'm going to say he can go and jump up onto that mushroom. That's very much his adventurous sort of trait. But I think Oak Paw wants to go sit on the big mushroom that normally his dad sits on. Oh, and you want to groom Crowfeather? That's so friendly. Oh, and look at this. Crowfeather wants to go ahead. He wants to snip Wild Paw. That's interesting. Well, Wild Paw's not here, but we'll make note that Crowfeather wants to talk to Wild Paw. Squirreleap is here, however, so we'll focus on the cats that are here. Oh, and he really wants to befriend Lizard Paw. That's pretty sweet. All right, well, let's see. Do I have any room? Night Frost. Well, she's not here. You guys, oh, and present a gift to Crowfeather. That's pretty cool. Can you groom him? Go ahead and share tongues for a minute, you two. No? Rejected! So sad. All right, well, maybe we'll be able to get a gift for him. So we'll let Oak Paw go ahead, and I think he's kind of feeling his wild oats a little bit. And Oat Paw might actually be kind of a cute name for a cat. But yeah, I think Oak Paw is wanting to go and sit on the mushroom to kind of be testing it out. What is it like to be, what's it like to be a leader? What does that mean? He's running away? Oh, no, he wants to give a gift to Briarstock. I think he feels a little guilty for running away. All right, well, we'll go ahead and let Crowfeather try out some fishing over here because I think he'd be very excited that the frogs could be back because I think he very much enjoys frogs and eating frogs. And then how's Lizard Paw? Lizard Paw is doing well, sleeping in his usual spot under the plants over here. Lion Star is keeping an eye over the kits. Looks like Honey Wish has just woken up and she is hungry too. Scratch something is her only desire right now, and then she'll probably go come over here and scratch this. And we'll send her out to do some morning hunting as well. Ooh, and look at this. Eat a fish. I don't know if she'd be good at fish hunting, like fishing, but we'll leave that to Crowfeather. And look at the little white flowers. Oh, that's so pretty. I love how the trees are starting to come back to life. All right, what's Silverfang doing? Oh, he's feeling kind of lonely. We might have him and Honey Wish hang out because he's feeling lonely and everybody else is always busy. So he's like the only cat that actually has time to hang out with Honey Wish anymore. And then Squirreleap is waking up, so we'll have her come over. She really prefers hunting down at this area, I've noticed. We'll have her come over and do some hunting over here. But yes, don't worry, guys. Yes, and Briarstock has caught a cardinal. Good job, Briarstock. And we'll have him give the cardinal to Crowfeather because Crowfeather likes birds. So we'll save the cardinal for that. But yeah, we will have a lot of randomizers coming in that will affect things on the day-to-day life of the clan and make them a little difficult, make them a little trickier because we have more kittens and we're going to be having even more kittens and there's going to be more clans introduced. I don't plan on introducing the third clan. It's already kind of been created in the background until, ooh, a red herring, sweet, until we manage to get, oh, please tell me that's not a venomous snake. Why did I have to catch you stalking at Briarstock? Is that brightly colored? That's kind of, no, that's not going to be a brightly colored snake. It's a really cute python snake, though. I really like it. It's adorable. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, it's so cute. But yeah, we will be having a lot of that. Sorry, I keep getting distracted. It's just so pretty when spring comes in. And look at that. Now we caught a fairy damsel. Sweet. That's good for kits. We have so many new kits. And let's go and check in on those little kits. Oh, no, and they're going to be sick soon. Wake up, little one. Get up, Robin Kit. Get up, Robin Kit. Come scratch something. Where's something to scratch? Come over here. No. Okay, there's somebody there. Is there something for you to scratch over here? And you're lonely. Oh, gosh. And there's a cat scratching something over here. Oh, goodness. Everybody's scratching all the scratching post. Who is this? Oh, it's Oak Paw. All right, Oak Paw. Well, enough of that. I'm going to have Oak Paw come down. He's going to do some hunting for prey over here. stock, 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 stock. The 5 usual stocks for prey that we assign each of them. Lizard Paw can hunt, but his mentor is kind of distracted right now, so we'll just have to leave him be. And then how's Red Kit doing? Same thing! Oh, the babies are hungry! The babies are hungry, so we'll have to have them come out, start scratching on things. Oh gosh, and now there's a rainbow trout. Good job. All right, Crowfeather. And an emerald tree boa. Jeez, all the cats are on fire today. All right, I'm going to put the red herring over here. And I'm going to add the trout. And hopefully the kits will be able to eat those first. Then we have a spotted beetle. I'll put that over here too. And then anything else? A couple spotted beetles. Oh, these are the spotted beetles that Silverfang actually caught. And he wanted to show off. And then, man, look at Swirly. I'm already catching that emerald tree boa. Hopefully that'll provide plenty of food for the kits. And then I think that, let's see, Briarstock, tree boa. And then I think that Briarstock will give this cardinal to Crowfeather. But yeah, this food will have to be for the kits, the queen, and the medicine cat first. And then Dogaze also has a pigeon. All right, good, good, good. And yeah, Dogaze will look around and she's going to see if there's any medical things that she can give to Mossleaf to try to help her calm down. Lizard Paw woke up and he's off to eat the emerald tree boa. All right. Oh, we have such an adventurous kit. Robin Kit, what are you doing all the way down here? You should go eat. Robin Kit! And yeah, this is the first time we've really had a chance to see the Branch Clan, or not Branch Clan, oh gosh. I was thinking Branch Clan may or may not have some kits showing up pretty soon too. But the first time we get to see the Moss Clan kits running around. So, oh my goodness. How you doing, little buddy? Good job. You scratch that. You hang in there. And Honeywish just caught a honeypot ant. That's adorable. Alright, Robin Kit. Oh, geez. Hello there. I guess there's some stuff going on over here too. Alright, good. And Lion Star is about to wake up. It was a very long gathering last night. Alright, did you catch it? Oh, I don't think he caught it. Phooey. Oh, Oakpaw was trying to catch somebody too. Oh, Squirrelip just caught an Indian roof turtle. Sweet. Good job, Lizard Paw. He finished his food. I feel like we'll have to see what Lizard Paw does, because until his mom maybe takes some more active interest in properly being his mentor, we'll just have to see what happens and where things go. All right, and where are the kits? They need to come. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Robin Kit, escape your mother. Escape your mother and come eat this herring. You desperately need food. All right, and Silverfang the Elder is showing up. Oh, and he's feeling kind of lonely too. So I think now would be a good time for him to hang out with some of the cats around here, like Lizard Paw. He actually, oh, and Lizard Paw actually wants to hang out with his siblings, so we'll see about that. All right, come over here, you two. Oh, little Red Kit tripped over his own feet. Come over here and get some food. Get some food. Yay, and Honeywish caught a beetle. Sweet. All right, that's going well then. And Squirrelip just caught a lizard. Wonderful. They're doing a good job. And yes, we have had some requests to increase like how many empty chip bags or decrease how many empty chip bags it will take before the cats have to go and enter 2 Lake territory. And I think that decreasing it from 10 to 5 is probably a good idea, because so far things have been a lot easier than I anticipated. Sometimes they're a lot harder, but sometimes they get a lot easier. All right, Lizard Paw, you're going to get nuzzled. So you better just hang in there. All right, is Dogaze awake yet? Not yet. And hopefully we'll have more food when she does wake up. No, you don't, Lion Star. You're not allowed to do that. You can try to do a little bit of fishing though. We'll let him, he's not a very like good fisher cat, so we'll let him fish like a couple times. Ah, and Oakpaw just gained the hunter trait. Sweet. That is so cool. All right, Oakpaw. So he is turning into a good hunter. So he is hunting over here under the great oak. It looks like all of the plants are still pretty laid out. And look at this. Crowfeather's coming over to his usual favorite place to nap. I always think that's super interesting, how he always wants to come over to this corner to nap over by Willow. All right, and Lion Star just caught a koi, and Mossleaf is off hunting. I think she was off to try to make sure that her kits had some things. So she actually just caught a rare beetle so I can get rid of that chip bag. I need to make sure I'm checking that more often. Outstanding quality is not perfect quality fish. So outstanding koi fish. That's a good thing. I wonder if he would present it to Mossleaf. I have a feeling he would. And then it looks like Red Kit has just refused refused a nuzzle from Silverfang, so that's kind of sad. Poor old Silverfang. He was denied. Alright, what does he want to do? Does anyone... I think that Honeywish is the only cat who wants to do anything with Silverfang right now. And she's getting a little hungry. Look at that lizard! Wow, that gecko's really cool colors. Oh no, and Briarstock and Oakpaw just got empty chip bags. So yeah, they do get empty chip bags pretty often. But I will decrease it from 10 to 5, being the required amount before something might happen to the cats. Before they might get a disease, or they might have to go and interact with two legs or explore two-leg territory. Squirreleap just caught something. Honey was just caught that gecko and then she ate it because she was so hungry. Ah, phooey. All right, well, that's just the way it works sometimes. All right, but we'll go ahead. Whoops, daisy. We'll go ahead and focus on Dogaze just a second here. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten that we will be... Oh my gosh, Squirreleap, look at you. She is on fire. I haven't forgotten that we are supposed to be moving Dogaze down to Branch Clan territory today. But this is very interesting just to have a chance. Oh, he wants to talk to Silverfang too. Well, that's pretty cool. And he probably wants to report in with Lionstar. I think he's tired. Briarstock didn't really take a nap after getting home from the gathering. I think that he gets a little distracted. When he's sad and lonely, especially at night, he tends to push himself and be like, oh, I'm just going to stay up and go on the morning patrol. And we'll have a chance to really... Oh, Honeywish. No? Okay. But we'll have a chance to really investigate each of the cats on a more personal level in the future, because if you guys would like, I'm going to start doing like short little 5-10 minute long informational videos about each of the cats where they'll just have a moment to sort of show off. Where's there a fairy damsel to eat? Where they will have a moment to kind of show off what they're feeling, what they're doing, what they're thinking. It'll be like the little movies we do at the beginning of each episode, only it'll be focused specifically on just like showing a relationship or showing a situation a cat's in, so you guys can get to know them a little better. That's a new mushroom! Ooh, that looks like a dangerous mushroom. We'll have to see. Oh no, there's lots of empty chip bags today. Phooey. All right, and a garter snake. And what is the fairy damsel doing there? I kind of noticed that you were chasing it, but caught by Crowfeather. Crowfeather, why'd you do that? Why'd you just put the fairy damsel on the ground? We needed that for something, you silly kitty. All right, well, come over here and do some more hunting. I'm gonna have him get a present. Man, that fairy damsel could have been used. I didn't quite catch that in time. I kind of saw it out of the corner of my eye. But that fairy damsel could have been used to cure a kit. Oh, good, and Dogaze is awake. Wonderful. We'll let her take care of her needs. And she actually wants to sniff Bearglow and Sea Whisper, so she's been meaning to go over to Branch Clan for a little while now. So we'll have her go ahead and take care of her needs, and then I'm going to have her investigate the glade around where Willow is to see if there's anything that might help Mossleaf kind of calm down. And speaking of calming down, how are the kits? Come over here, little one. Come on. You're gonna come here and scratch this, okay? It looks like Robin Kit is actually having a hard time taking care of herself. Oh, and this is so cute. Briarstock is already hanging out with Red Kit. So Red Kit is our fluffy little male. And it looks like he's already hanging out with Briarstock and wants to grow up and be a big tough warrior. Just like, no, Briarstock, why? He pushed himself too hard. Okay, 1 second. Okay, thankfully Briarstock is fine. He rolled for it. He's just exhausted, so I'm going to send him to sleep. But I have increased the chance of illness as well from each area. All right, you can go ahead, sniff the kit, and then you need to go eat and you need to go sleep, Briarstock, because you're really pushing it. So you need to get over here and come eat this, okay? All right, but the cats seem to be doing very well. Honeystock, oh gosh. Honeywish, don't get too excited, Honeystock people. That was a slip of the tongue and nothing more. Is just right over there, sniffing around. All right, looks like Lionstar. Maybe report in with Lionstar. What's he doing? He's busy stalking for prey. Oh, Lizard Paw! He's playing! All right, Mossleaf, I think you need to come over and you probably need to talk to your son though. So let's have her come over, socialize, and nuzzle with Lizard Paw. Lionstar just caught a chipmunk, which is a good thing. All right, Lizard Paw. Oh man, you're adorable. And Lizard Paw wants to interact with his new siblings, so he is very curious about the young cats. And let's bring Dogaze over in just a second. So Dogaze is going to eat. if there's any food left. Man, this is a lot of cats to feed. And Silverfang is guarding. He's watching the bug. This is so many cats to feed. He'll have to contribute his bug pretty soon. All right, here's the koi fish. We'll try to save the chipmunk because the rodents can be very important as food items for the cats or like health boost items. And then let's see, Crowfeather. Crowfeather is over here. Did he not have any luck with his fishing? I'm going to have him keep fishing until he hopefully can get... Oh, he doesn't want to do it anymore. Okay, well, he doesn't want to give a present to Briarstock anymore. That's fine. That's just fine. He does, however, want to interact with Mossleaf and Lizardpaw. So let's send him over here. And then let's see. Crowfeather needs to go take a nap. Or not Crowfeather. Briarstock needs to take a nap anyway. And I think Mossleaf is kind of calming down. What just happened? Something good? Oh, it's just Willow. She just mastered the logic skill. Alright. There we go. But yeah, Crowfeather has been curious about Mossleaf and Lizardpaw for a while. So I think he's coming over to make sure they're feeling okay. Because Mossleaf got so upset last night. And I think Mossleaf is a little bit distracted because she wants to get back over to her kits. But Lizardpaw... Stay here, Lizardpaw. You're curious about Crowfeather anyway. There we go. And then we're going to bring Dogaze over in just a second. Mossleaf, you need to stay over here too. Oh, nope. Mossleaf is distracted. She's off to take care of the babies. That's the way it goes. So she's off to go groom Robin Kit, who needs the socialization anyway. So as usual, poor Lizardpaw, that's what happens when you have a mother or a mentor who's also a queen. She feels like her duties are split. So I think Lizardpaw really, he is wondering what he can do. He's probably a little bit excited or exhausted because of all of the new leaf and all of the new plants that are growing and running around. And then let's see, let's go ahead and have you sniff, sniff, sniff. And then socialize, and then maybe play. I wonder if he'd just goof around. I don't think that Lizardpaw is the kind of cat where a lot of the other cats would just pounce on him because he seems a little bit fragile and jumpy. So they would probably handle it a little bit differently. All right, and then Dogaze, now that you are all set and done and have used the litter box, I think Dogaze is going to come on over and she's going to do some sniffing around here. So we're going to check on all of the plants. Make sure that they're okay. We're going to see if there's anything we can harvest yet. And we'll kind of investigate over here with Dogaze. And we'll also look into what all of the different plants are. Because she will know that better than anybody. And I wonder, does she want to sniff? She doesn't really want to sniff or interact with Lizardpaw. She does want to sniff Briarstock though. So I might send her over to do that in just a second. And Honeywish. And Honeywish is being pounced on by Squirreleap. So they're kind of training and playing together. Oh, and Silverfang. Silverfang and Redkit are having a chance to interact. Oh, there they go. Right, Mossleaf, are you taking good care of your baby? Yep. All right, so Mossleaf and Silverfang are taking good care of the kits, which is adorable. All right, so let me double check, make sure Lizardpaw's okay. There's a lot going on. It's so much to keep track of. Yeah, and he seems like he's having a good time playing with Crowfeather. Good job, Crowfeather. Well, you just keep him occupied. And we'll focus on Dogaze for just a moment. No, Dogaze. And she needs to come over. Unknown rare seed. So I wonder if she could get Willow to gather these up. Because that's a good question. What do we do with the Spirit of the Land when we are combining the Spirit of the Land's abilities with medicine cats? How do we figure out the balance between all of this? So I think Dogaze is going to kind of poke around over here, and she might enlist the help of either Mossleaf or Lizardpaw to get Willow to help out with the seeds. But if it's a seed, we're going to have to think about, I think only Moss Clan will be able to plant the seeds. But as far as all of the objects go, yeah, unknown plant. And then over here, there's a truffle. So she could probably gather up the truffle. Like if it's something that can be gathered, I think that's okay. So she's a little bit overdue to check all these things out. Oh, sweet. And Crowfeather just gained the playful trait from playing with Lizardpaw. Well, that's really sweet. All right. And meanwhile, there's seeds over here. Does this say what the seed is? It's a leek seed. So we have a bad quality leek seed and a nice quality Swiss chard seed, which actually may be kind of useful. And then another red toadstool. So I think if the medicine cat walks up to things that can be harvested, then that's okay. And then to plant things, we'll have to figure this out because this is the logistics behind the challenge that we're still building. To plant things, I think the spirit of the land might need to get involved, but only with the spirit cat. So, But when it comes to just things that I think a cat could normally gather in the wild, I think it's okay if we go ahead. So we'll gather up, pick these truffles and this toadstool. And the Swiss chard seed. Now that's going to be something interesting. Dogaze, would you do something with that? I feel like she would pick it up and she might give it to somebody. Like if Mossleaf is currently distressed. Oh, and that should be something I should do. Like there should be a trait. There should be emotional traits, you guys. That's something we should definitely do. Where if the cats become very upset, like overwhelmed. Oh, and Lizard Paw just gained the playful trait with Crow Feather. Somehow that just charms the pants off me. That's just adorable. But, yeah, we should do it so there's, like, emotional traits for the cats, too. Oh, look, they're running around over here, too. I just got an idea. Well, Lizard Paw's a little distracted right now, anyway. All right, anything else? Oh, here's a seed. Let's send her over here. Oh, wait. Oh, she wants to go catch something. All right, so Dogaze has been distracted by wanting to catch something. All right, and Willow is gathering up different pieces and bibs and bobs. Let's see. So she got a normal quality toadstool and then very nice fertilizers. And then how on earth did we get this rainbow beetle in here? That's a good question because that's a really important thing. But yeah, I wonder if the truffles would be good for if a cat is super distressed. But yeah, we could have given Mossleaf a trait to start the day because she got so upset from her dream where she was super distressed. So that's something we can consider. And then we were also trying to figure out how many of the different items to give. Yeah, this rainbow beetle should be in here. How many of the different items to give to cats when they're upset and how many Willow is able to gather. So 2 truffles and a mushroom. I think if it's something that I think a cat could normally pick up, then they should be able to just carry it and walk away with it. So Willow will be able to pick it up for them. But I think that'll be it for now. So we'll have to figure that out, you guys. Those are some good questions. And like I said, hang in with me while we figure out, like we talk our way through trying to figure out what to do. Maybe if it's like mushrooms, that's okay. Oh, be pounced on by the kit. That's not the time. All right. Well, I think that Dogaze will try giving Mossleaf a truffle. And we'll give it to her and we'll say that will help Mossleaf feel like calm. We'll yank her like fun and her energy up as a result. Well, is that too much for the truffle? I think we'll yank her fun up. Maybe the energy too for the truffle to kind of fight back being upset, being so distressed. And then we're going to send Dogaze down because we've spent the whole day here with Moss Clan just kind of keeping an eye on them. And it is time to get moving. Dogaze, did you have any luck with that? Nice! She got the spotted beetles. Sweet. And I think it is time. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to have Dogaze come over. Let's have her go talk to Lionstar for a moment. Oh, and he's being nuzzled. Lionstar had no luck, apparently, managing to get the fishing done that he was trying to do for his mate. So let's send Dogaze over here. She's going to talk to Lionstar for just a moment about the fact that she wants to go on this journey. And I think Lionstar would assign probably, I'm going to say Honeywish. And Honeywish would probably take, who would Honeywish want to take? Apparently Squirrely. So Honeywish would take Squirrely. All right, but the cats seem to be doing okay. What? Lionstar, don't be a jerk. Don't be a jerk. You just totally denied a nuzzle from Silverfang. So rude. So rude. All right, anything else he wants to do? There we go. And he wants to go scratch on something. Dogaze, we're going to send you over here. Friendly. And we're going to have you sniff and socialize with Lionstar. And then we're going to send them out. But yeah, that's going to be something I'll have to think about in the background. Sorry I got so sidetracked by it. Trying to figure out how the cats would cope with harvesting the seeds, harvesting the harvestables. Should it be the spirit cat or should it be the medicine cat? How many should they gather? Should there have to be some sort of exchange rate? But I think most of all, we need to start using the things that the medicine cats gather more often. So we're going to be rolling maybe for cracked pads, or if Mossleaf was super distressed or needed help with her milk coming in more, we're going to be having all sorts of random things like that start showing up more often, or even going on a trip like this. Like, I think truffles would just be kind of filling. So we'll give Dogaze a truffle, or I guess we can't really give her a truffle, but we'll say she just talked to Lion Star. And let's go ahead and crack open her chest right here. And we're going to get rid of 2 truffles. We're going to get rid of 1 truffle. Well, we'll get rid of 1 truffle because we'll say that Dogaze is going to eat it so that she won't be hungry during her trip. And then I think actually she may have given some honey. Let's get rid of some honey. Ew, wow. Okay, I think that all of the honey has gone bad except for this nice quality. So we're going to say we gave the nice quality honey to Mossleaf, and then the rest of the honey just went bad. It must have gotten dirt in it or something like that. But Mossleaf was able to be calmed down, so she's going to have her fun, and I think her hunger yanked up, if not her energy, like maybe just a teensy bit of her energy, just to be a way of, like, she was fed some honey. It's very sweet. Poppy seed is probably not very good for calming her down because she's a nursing queen and you don't want to do that, but hopefully that'll help her keep calm and keep focused. Sniff Misty Pond. Misty Pond's not here, so you're gonna have to focus on something else, like your new kits and sniffing Oak Paw. All right, and actually, oh, you know what, maybe Oak Paw would appreciate that. He's got a little bit of energy. I could see let's do Honey Wish. So Honey Wish and I guess Briarstalk, is he up to it? Hey Briarstalk, you want to come with? All right, Honey Wish, Briarstalk, and Oak Paw I think we'll go and on the little journey, not a big one, just to safely escort Dogaze down. Just to safely escort Dogaze, and I think that'll be a good thing because she does want to sniff Honey Wish too. All right. And it looks like Silverfig is in the nursery taking care of the kits, which is adorable. I can't believe a whole day has passed already. But don't worry, guys. There's a big adventure coming up. So this is going to be really, really fun. I'm actually super excited. All right, Dogaze, is that everything? You're just going to groom yourself for a minute? Yeah, we'll have to go through and figure out more things we can do with the things in the medicine cat den. And even if the cat's portrait color doesn't change, or they don't have like illnesses, we'll probably start figuring out ways that they can use the items in the medicine cat den more often, and also how we can combine the items, like when we had Oak Paw have to use both honey and 2 leaves and a heavy rodent, like a hearty rodent, to eat in order to take care of his deep bite. All right, and it looks like Dogaze is coming and being pounced on by Crowfeather too. Crowfeather, you need to pee somewhere before your portrait color changes, sir. All right, once Briarstalk is done scratching and Oak Paw is done scratching, and where's Honey Wish? And Honey Wish is done scratching. No, Honey Wish, don't do that. Come over here and scratch on this. Then we will send them all out, and we'll have to see if they make it safely, because I don't know if they're going to run into a stray dog. I don't know if they're going to run into a horse. I don't know if they're going to run into a 2-leg. I don't know if they're going to get hit by a car. Just getting down to the fields that we tend to send the cats down to. So we'll have to see. All right. And then what's this? Robin Kit is off to bed. Robin Kit, why don't you go ahead and pee and then go to bed? Otherwise, you're going to be pretty sad. All right. And Dogaze is off to use a litter box. Trying to get all the cats. It's like herding cats. Oh my gosh. And Briarstalk has just gained the non-destructive trait. Awesome. And Mossleaf is doing a little bit of hunting. Where are you going, Robin Kit? Or Red Kit? Red Kit, why don't you go ahead? He doesn't want to pee anywhere either. Oh my goodness. These kittens. These kittens. Alright, Crowfeather, you can go do whatever you want. Honey Wish. There she is. Mossleaf just got a pill bug. Nice. Alright, Briarstalk, come here. Oh no, he has a hairball. We don't have any honey. Ah, not good. Don't throw up, Briarstalk, or else I have to roll to see if you're sick again or not. And then where's his apprentice? Oak Paw. Oh, Oak Paw's already, he's ready to go. He's on his way off to go pounce on Dogaze. He's like, I'm on this. We've got this. Let's do this. All right, let's have him come over and socialize with his mentor for a second. And Dogaze, Let's send you over here. Nope, nope, nope. Oh, no. That's not Dogaze. Dogaze, let's send you over here. Oakpaw, come socialize with your mentor. And then we can get this party started. We can actually get moving. All right, Sniff. There we go. Honeywish, you're good. You don't need to keep scratching on things. All right, so I think that they're just about ready to go. I think Oakpaw would be extremely excited about this because he's getting a chance to stretch his paws. Again, he went on the big walk over to the gathering, but this is also a very exciting event because he's going to be able to go and help go down to the contested area again. And last time he went, he ran into Wildpaw, so who knows what will happen this time. All right, looks like they're pretty happy. Everybody good to go here? Everybody good? Everybody good? Sniff Quail Eye. Ooh, Oakpaw. Ooh, and Sniff Bearglow. Oakpaw is also very curious about what's going on in Branch Clan, so I think that would make him very happy too. All right, so let's send them off. And we have to go all the way down here. It's very dark. Bear with me, you guys. It's very dark down here because that's just what happens in this area. Holy moly, and there's so many rocks. And there's so many flowers and mushrooms. We could probably use those mushrooms. I could see, I wonder what we could use them for. We're going to need ideas. We might start doing some videos where it's just like Star Clan coming together and coming up with ideas of what we could do with the flowers, the different kinds of flowers, and the different kinds of mushrooms and things that the cats can find. So go here with Briarstock, Honeywish, and Oakpaw. All right, so that is the beginning of this small little journey. But even this little journey could be kind of dangerous, so we're going to keep an eye on them. There's some more mushrooms over there. So yeah, you guys, we'll probably be doing a lot of little behind the scenes videos because we need to go through all of the different items you can get in Sims 3, what they could be used for. We need to come up with a vast variety of things they could be used for, how they could maybe help the cats out with a small boost to their skills on occasion, but just going through the supplies a little bit faster. So this is going to be pretty interesting. And you guys will have plenty of opportunity to give suggestions either here or in those videos, and we'll be able to really go through and I'll show you guys how I use the random generators. I might even be able to fully complete a couple of the random generators and share them with you guys. All right, there's Dogaze. There's Honeywish. There's Oakpaw. Briarstock, what are you doing? And somehow I think Briarstock was too busy throwing up. All right, well, we'll send him over too. Oh no, and there's a car. Okay, this is what I'm a little worried about. Just getting over here to this contested field. To these fields. We need a name for these fields, don't we? We'll have to come up with a cool name for them. But even just getting over there could be a little bit of a problem. You didn't throw up, did you, Briarstock? Because if you do, I have to roll to see if you got sick again. All right. And thank you guys so much. And where the heck did Dogaze, though? There she is. For those of you who have been speaking up and saying how much you like the random generators because it adds so many elements. Are those seeds? Oh, we'll have to collect those seeds. See, and I don't know. Should Dogaze be able to gather those seeds? And if she does... who gathers the seeds? The forest cat or the medicine cat? So we'll have to see. All right. No cars on the Thunder Path just yet. There's some rocks over there. And Moss Clan may not be interested in rocks. But I could see how Branch Clan might try to go over there to snag the rocks. Because they want to give it to... Oh, there's a horse. So we did run into a horse. And there's a cat. Who's that? Who are you? Who are you? Who is this cat? All right, let's see. I don't think they noticed this cat. But this cat is... Who are you? Tiger, huh? Wow, you're pretty. All right. Well, there's Tiger in this area, which is also another spot the cats could end up getting in fights in. And there's lots of rocks over here, too. Oh, my goodness. So yeah, maybe we'll come up with other things that as Stonepaw's abilities grow, or maybe as Mossleaf or Lizardpaw's abilities grow, they could do things to help the clan, or... Oh, and Oakpaw just saw a wild horse for the first time. I imagine that would be very exciting. They could do things to help the clan, or each other, or maybe even affect the lands of other clans, for good or better, based off of what they find. But we do want to start going through the resources a lot faster, so you're going to start seeing that a lot more. All right, Dogaze, why don't you go ahead? Oops. Dogaze is going to go ahead, come over, nuzzle. Oakpaw, I think, is going to be very excited, and he would stalk for prey again. There's the wild horse splashing around. They did not get hit by a car. There are no two legs here. Those are kind of the things I was a little bit worried about. But there's lots of seeds, there's lots of mushrooms, there's lots of flowers. And that begs the question of like what we should be able to do once we're here. All right, Dogaze, are you interacting? Come over here and socialize with Honeywish for a minute. And we're just going to wait for Briarstock to show up. Briarstock, is that you? Oh, thank goodness. I was a little worried he was going to get like attacked or... Oh, see, there's a car. Okay, Briarstock, please safely get over with the rest of the group. All right, he's almost here. And there we go. All right, you guys. So we have made it down to the field. And as you can see, there's a certain notification in the distance about something that may have fallen from the sky that we'll have to deal with. And now we're going to let Dogaze go ahead and leave her party and go over and meet with Branch Clan. So we'll have to see how Branch Clan takes her visit. We'll have to see if Bearglow is happy to see her or not. And we'll have to see what Bearglow has to say about what's going on in the skies and what messages from StarClan there may be. So I promise you guys, we're on the verge of probably the biggest journey the cats have ever been on before, and I'm so excited to share it with you and build it with you thanks to your creativity and your imaginations. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.